Yo, what is up, y'all? My name is Devin, and today I'm going to be breaking down my nipple healing timeline. But before I get into that, make sure if you're new here, new and not subscribed, to go ahead and press that subscribe button down below to support me. If you are interested in coaching, a meal plan, or a training plan, go ahead and email me at devindoescoaching@gmail.com. Noob salute. Let's talk about nipples, okay? So, yo, nothing prepared me for how fucking disgusted and frightened I was to see raw ass nipple grafts, okay? I remember looking at the surgeon after he took the little thingy off my nipple and being like, is this normal? Like, is everything okay? He was like, yeah, bro, that's how a nipple graft looks like. For the first 2 weeks, I was like, I'm not gonna have a nipple. I'm not gonna have a nipple because everything just looks so raw. First of all, graphic, picture warning, like we're gonna be getting into the nitty gritty here. I did take pictures of my nipples every couple of days. You know, I just hit 5 weeks post-op today actually, so shout out to me, pat on the back for surviving, I guess. I'm gonna show you guys how my nipples look at the doctor's office. So we'll zoom in here and you can see that part of the nipple has like skin on it and the other part of it is raw. So that's how it looked on the day of the reveal. The next picture is 9 days post-op. Now my shits looked bloody as hell. This was absolutely freaking me out. So what my doctor had me do was apply polysporin and then zero form gauze on top of the nipple and then regular gauze to pretty much secure that into place. We would tape that down and we did that once a day, every day for the first 3 weeks. Little by little, they started to look more normal. And then 12 days here, they start to look a little bit better, less raw. And you can see there's some bleeding in the graft. I was applying too much polysporin, so essentially there was too much moisture and my nipples started to develop this cloudy, foggy sort of look. But this is how we're looking 15 days out and you can see they're developing that fogginess, almost like a film essentially. And then the deeper we get, the more foggy my nipples became. At 17 days, we still have that fogginess developing. And then once we got to around December 19th, you can really see here, and my surgery was November 29th, you can see that my nipples got very foggy. And at this point, December 21st, I texted my doctor and I said, hey doc, my nipples look absolutely weird as fuck to me. They look very cloudy, very foggy, and I don't think this is normal. And he said, yeah, bro, you've been applying too much polysporin. There's too much moisture, which is essentially making the nipples look foggy, so you can stop applying the polysporin now. So that's what we did. I stopped applying the polysporin, and at this point I also stopped wearing the binder and I just kind of let them air dry. And then now I'd say every other day I apply a little bit of polysporin just to the nipple nub itself. Obviously the middle of the nipple takes a little bit longer to heal. It's still kind of scabby, so you just want to have a little bit of moisture to help with that scab healing process, but not enough to drown the nipple out, because I genuinely did drown my nipple out, and that was an L for me. I thought the more moisture the better. It would help with the healing process, maybe speed things up, but ultimately all I did was freak myself out, give myself a weird alien looking nipple. Okay, so you don't want to do too much moisture, but if your nipples are too dry, there's potential there for them to not heal properly, so you want to have a nice middle ground there. Around Christmas time, this is December 25th, my nipples are looking pretty fucking normal. And then I took this picture. This is how my chest is looking. Pretty much all the scabs have come off of my incisions. My nipples have not returned their full color yet. Obviously I'm half black. Well, maybe that's not obvious because I look pale as fuck right now. I'm half black, so the pigmentation in my nipples is gonna take long. I've heard it can take anywhere from 6 months to a year. It is happening slowly but surely. If I don't have all the color in my nipples at like 1 to 2 years post-op, I'm just gonna get them tattooed to be uniform. So let me take the mic off. It feels weird to stretch like this. This is how we're looking. Yeah. So the nipples were definitely a large part of surgery that took me off guard, because I was like, my nipples don't look like everybody else's nipples. Obviously everyone heals on a different timeline, but there are some, you know, generalizations to be made as well when it comes to nipple healing and incision healing. So if you have any questions, we can get a conversation going down below. I'm sure some people watching this have some info to offer on this as well. If you have any experience or any advice that you want somebody to have that you wish you had yourself, please drop that in the comments so we can get more of that going. That is my nipple healing timeline. Short but sweet, because it did only take around 4 weeks for them to heal. Although at the moment, I thought that my nipples were literally gonna not exist. If you are interested in coaching, maybe you wanna get prepped for top surgery, email me. Like I said, my email is gonna be in the description down below. Follow me on Instagram. We're almost at 20K. Subscribe to the YouTube right now. We're almost at 10K. And like I always say, Devin loves you, Devin's a Don, and Devin is out of here, boy.